Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, English Podcast.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Sarah. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Okay, Sarah, before we dive in, can I ask you something? How's your motivation level right now? Like on a scale of 1 to 10?
Honest answer, maybe a 7. I'm excited about 2026, but also I feel that January pressure. You know what I mean?
Oh, totally. January pressure is real. Everyone's posting their goals online, and I'm here like, I just want to drink my coffee in peace.
Exactly. Coffee in peace. That's actually a great goal.
Thank you. I'm keeping it realistic. But seriously, motivation is tricky, isn't it? Some days you wake up ready to conquer the world.
Conquer the world. I love that phrase.
Right? And other days you wake up and you're like, world, please conquer yourself. I'm staying in bed.
That's too real, but you know what? That's actually why we chose this topic today. Because motivation isn't something you just have or don't have.
Exactly. Motivation is something you build. It's a skill.
A skill you can practice. And honestly, when people understand that, it changes everything.
Yes, so today's episode is called 2026 Motivation for Success. And we're going to talk about real motivation, not the fake Instagram kind.
No fake motivation here, just honest conversation about what actually works.
And before we go further, we need to say something important to our listeners.
Yes, please. So, we've been reading your comments and messages, and wow, we're blown away.
Blown away means extremely surprised, in a good way. And seriously, you all are amazing.
People keep telling us, I'm learning English naturally just by listening to you talk. And we're like, really? That's exactly what we hoped for.
Because that's always been our mission. Real conversation first, and then vocabulary comes naturally inside the story.
Not boring grammar lectures, not vocabulary lists that make you want to cry.
Just two people talking, and you're learning without even realizing it.
And when you tell us, I understood everything today, or I learned 5 new words, that makes our day.
It makes our week. It makes our month.
So thank you. Whether you comment, like, share, or just listen quietly while you're doing dishes, you're part of this community.
And we're building something real together. Okay, so today is a B1 level episode.
Perfect for intermediate learners and still good for strong beginners.
So listen, take what you understand, repeat the useful phrases, and don't worry about the rest. That's learning too.
And after you listen, we'd love if you comment one thing. What does success mean to you in 2026?
Even one sentence is perfect. All right, let's start with the real talk. Sarah, can I confess something?
Oh no, are you okay?
I'm fine, but here's the thing. Last year I set big goals, like really big goals.
Okay, how big?
I wanted to wake up at 5 a.m., exercise for an hour, read for 30 minutes, meditate, journal, and then start work.
Wait, all of that before work?
All of that before work, every single day.
Mike, that's not a morning routine. That's a full-time job.
I know, and guess what happened?
You did it for 2 days and then gave up?
2 days? You're generous. I did it for 1 day.
1 day.
1 day, and then I was so tired that I slept through my alarm for 3 days.
See, this is the problem with motivation. We set these huge, unrealistic goals because we're excited.
Excited or crazy? I'm not sure which one.
Maybe both, but here's what I learned. Motivation isn't about big, dramatic changes.
Then what is it about?
It's about small promises you actually keep. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it.
Showing up. That's a good phrase. It means being present and doing the work.
Exactly. And success isn't one big moment, it's 100 small moments stacked together.
Stacked together like building blocks.
Yes, one block at a time. So let me ask you this. After your big goal disaster, what did you do?
Well, I felt like a failure for about a week.
Of course, we all do that.
And then I had a thought. What if I just picked one tiny thing?
One tiny thing. I'm listening.
So I chose this. Every morning, I drink a glass of water right after I wake up.
That's it?
That's it. Just one glass of water. No meditation, no 5 a.m. wake up, just water.
And did you do it?
I did it for 7 days, then 14 days, and now it's automatic. I don't even think about it.
See, that's the secret. When you make it so small that you can't say no, you win.
And after the water habit stuck, I added something else. 5 minutes of stretching.
5 minutes, not an hour?
Not an hour, just 5 minutes. And guess what? I stuck to it.
Because it was doable.
Exactly. Doable beats perfect every single time.
Okay, so let's break this down for our listeners, because this is actually a strategy they can use right now.
Yes, let's call it the tiny win strategy.
I love that name, the tiny win strategy. Okay, step 1.
Step 1. Choose one habit. Just one. Not 5, not 10. 1.
And make it so small that you feel almost silly.
Almost silly, like this is too easy.
Exactly, because if it feels too easy, you'll actually do it.
Step 2. Do it at the same time every day.
Same time. This is important because your brain loves routine.
Your brain is like, oh, we do this at 7 a.m. Okay, I know this.
And when your brain knows what to expect, there's less resistance.
Less resistance means less struggle. You just do it naturally.
Step 3, celebrate the win.
Wait, celebrate? Like throw a party?
No, not a party, but yes, celebrate. Tell yourself, I did it. Good job.
That feels weird though. Like, yay, I drank water.
I know it feels weird, but your brain needs positive feedback. When you celebrate small wins, your brain wants more wins.
Huh, so celebration is actually part of motivation.
Absolutely. Celebration creates momentum.
Momentum. That's when things start moving forward naturally.
Yes, one win leads to another win, and suddenly you're not forcing motivation, you're riding it.
Riding motivation. That sounds way better than chasing it.
Way better. Okay, step 4. After 7 days, stack another tiny habit.
Stack means add on top.
Right, so you keep your first habit and you add one more tiny thing.
Like water in the morning plus 5-minute stretch.
Exactly, and you keep building slowly, gently.
This is actually smart because most people try to change everything at once.
And then they crash and burn.
Crash and burn means fail completely and give up.
Yes, they start strong on January 1st, and by January 15th, they're back to old habits.
Okay, so we've covered the tiny win strategy, but can we talk about something harder?
Uh-oh, what's the hard thing?
Staying motivated when life gets messy.
Oh, that's the real challenge, isn't it?
Because life doesn't care about your goals. Life will throw you a bad day, a sick kid, a work crisis, a fight with a friend.
And suddenly, your motivation is gone.
Poof, disappeared.
So, what do we do when that happens?
Well, first, we need to understand something. Motivation comes in 2 types.
2 types. Okay, teach me.
Type 1 is emotional motivation. This is the excited feeling.
Like, yes, I'm gonna change my life.
Exactly. Emotional motivation feels amazing, but it's also temporary.
Temporary means it doesn't last.
Right. It lasts for a few days, maybe a week, and then poof, it's gone.
So, emotional motivation is unreliable.
Unreliable. It's not something you can count on every day.
Okay, so what's type 2?
Type 2 is system motivation. This is when you have a structure that keeps you going even when you don't feel like it.
A structure? You mean like a plan?
Kind of, but more like a system that doesn't depend on your feelings.
Can you give an example?
Sure, let's say you want to learn English. Emotional motivation is, I'm so excited to speak fluently.
And that feels good.
It does, but system motivation is, every day at 7 p.m., I listen to one podcast episode.
Regardless of how you feel.
Regardless of how you feel, rain or shine, tired or energized, you do it because it's part of your system.
So, system motivation is like autopilot.
Exactly. You don't wait to feel motivated, you just follow the system.
And this is how you stay consistent even when life gets messy.
Yes, because your system is simple, it's clear, and it doesn't ask, do you feel like it today?
It just says it's 7 p.m., time for English.
Exactly. Okay, so how do we build a system? Let's give listeners a practical method.
Yes, let's call this the success system method.
I like it. Okay, here we go. Part 1, define success for you.
For you. Not for Instagram, not for your friends, for you.
Because everyone's success looks different.
For some people, success is learning English. For others, it's saving money, or being healthier, or spending time with family.
So take a moment right now. Think about one area of your life where you want success in 2026.
Just one area, not everything, one.
Okay, part 2, set a micro goal.
Micro goal. That means super small.
Not, I want to be fluent in English. That's too big.
Instead, I want to practice English for 10 minutes every day.
See the difference? One is a dream, the other is an action.
And action goals are way more motivating because you can actually do them.
Part 3, choose your anchor.
An anchor. What's that?
An anchor is something you already do every day, and you attach your new habit to it.
Oh, like brushing your teeth.
Perfect example. You already brush your teeth, right?
Every day. Hopefully.
Hopefully. So you could say, right after I brush my teeth, I practice English for 10 minutes.
And because brushing teeth is automatic, the new habit becomes automatic too.
Exactly. The anchor pulls you into action.
Okay, part 4, remove friction.
Friction means obstacles, things that make it hard to start.
For example, if you want to practice English but your materials are in a drawer in another room, that's friction.
So remove the friction. Put your English materials next to your brush teeth.
Or download a podcast app on your phone so it's always ready.
The easier you make it, the more you'll do it.
Part 5, track without judgment.
Track means keep record. Like, did I do it today? Yes or no?
But without judgment. This is important.
Because if you miss a day, you don't say, I'm a failure.
You just say, I missed today. Tomorrow, I'll get back on track.
No drama, no shame. Just data.
And when you track without judgment, you see patterns without feeling bad.
Exactly. Maybe you notice you always skip on Mondays. Okay, that's useful information. How can you make Mondays easier?
See, this is system thinking. You're not relying on willpower. You're designing success.
Designing success. I love that phrase.
Okay, so we've talked about tiny wins and systems, but I think we need to address something else.
What's that?
Comparison. The comparison trap.
Oh, that's a big one.
Because social media makes it so easy to compare your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 20.
And then you feel like you're behind.
Behind, like everyone else is winning and you're losing.
But here's the truth. Comparison is the thief of joy.
The thief of joy. That's a powerful phrase.
It means comparison steals your happiness.
Because when you compare, you stop appreciating your own progress.
You only see what you don't have, not what you do have.
So, how do we stop comparing?
Well, you can't completely stop. We're human, but you can redirect.
Redirect. Turn it in a different direction.
Yes, so when you catch yourself comparing, pause, take a breath.
And ask yourself this question: what's one thing I did well today?
One thing. It can be tiny, like I showed up, I tried, I didn't quit.
And suddenly you're focused on your own journey again.
Your own journey, not someone else's highlight reel.
Because remember, people post their wins, they don't post their struggles.
Exactly. You're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel.
And that's not fair to you.
Not fair at all. Okay, let's give our listeners a practical comparison detox.
A detox. I like it. Okay, what's step 1?
Step 1. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad.
This sounds harsh, but it's self-care.
It's not mean, it's protection. If an account makes you feel less than, unfollow.
Your mental health is more important than following someone.
Step 2. Follow accounts that teach you something useful.
Like English learning accounts?
Exactly, like ours.
Smooth, very smooth.
I try. But seriously, choose accounts that add value to your life.
Value means they help you grow or learn or feel good.
Step 3. Set a time limit for social media.
A time limit, like 30 minutes a day?
Or whatever works for you, but decide ahead of time. Don't just scroll endlessly.
Because endless scrolling drains your motivation.
It really does. And step 4, celebrate your own progress publicly.
Wait, publicly? Like post about it?
If you want, or tell a friend, or write it in a journal, but acknowledge it.
Because when you acknowledge your wins, you train your brain to look for more wins.
Exactly. Okay, I think we should talk about fear now.
Fear. That's deep.
It is, but fear is one of the biggest motivation killers.
Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough.
All of those. And fear makes you freeze.
Freeze means you can't move. You're stuck.
So, how do we move through fear?
Well, first we need to understand that fear is normal.
Everyone feels fear, even successful people.
The difference is successful people feel the fear and do it anyway.
Feel the fear and do it anyway. That's a great motto.
Because courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is action despite fear.
Despite means even though something is there.
Right. Even though you're scared, you take one small step.
One small step. And here's the secret. The fear usually shrinks after you start.
Yes, the scariest part is before you begin.
Once you're in motion, momentum carries you.
Okay, let's give a practical fear-busting technique.
Fear busting. I love it. Okay, here's the technique. It's called the 10-minute rule.
The 10-minute rule. Explain.
When you're afraid to start something, tell yourself, I'll just do it for 10 minutes.
Just 10 minutes. That's doable.
Exactly, and 10 minutes feels safe. It's not a big commitment.
So you start, and what usually happens?
Usually, after 10 minutes, you keep going.
Because starting is the hardest part.
Yes, once you're in motion, continuing is easier.
And even if you stop after 10 minutes, you still won.
You still won because you showed up despite the fear.
I love this. Okay, we should also talk about burnout.
Burnout. That's when you're so exhausted that you can't keep going.
And burnout happens when you push too hard for too long without rest.
So, how do we stay motivated without burning out?
The answer is rest. Rest is part of success.
Rest is part of success. Say that again.
Rest is part of success, not the enemy of success. Part of it.
Because you can't run a marathon every single day.
No, your body and mind need recovery time.
So build rest into your system.
For example, if you practice English 6 days a week, take 1 day off.
And on your day off, you're not lazy, you're recovering.
Recovering, preparing for the next week.
And honestly, when you rest, you often come back stronger.
Stronger and more motivated.
Exactly. Okay, I think it's time for the practical challenge.
Yes, let's give our listeners something they can do right now.
Right now, not tomorrow, not next week, today.
Okay, here's the 2026 Success Challenge.
Step 1. Pause this podcast right now.
Well, maybe after this section.
Okay, fine. After this section. Step 1. Choose one area for success. English, health, relationships, work, money. Pick one.
Step 2, set one micro goal for that area. Make it specific and tiny.
Step 3. Choose your anchor. What do you already do every day? Attach your new habit to it.
Step 4, do it today. Not tomorrow, today. Even if it's just 5 minutes.
And step 5. Comment below and tell us what you chose.
Even one sentence, like, I chose English. My goal is 10 minutes daily after breakfast.
And when you comment, you're making a commitment, not just to us, but to yourself.
Plus, when you see other people's comments, you'll feel like you're not alone.
You're part of a community, and that's motivating.
Okay, so we've covered a lot today. Tiny wins, systems, comparison, fear, burnout.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite part.
The vocabulary tour.
Yes, because we've used some really useful words and phrases today.
And many of you tell us you learn new vocabulary just by listening to our conversations.
That's always been our goal, natural learning.
So now we'll collect those words, explain them simply, and give you examples.
Ready? Let's go. First word, blown away.
Blown away means extremely surprised in a good way.
Like, I was blown away by how much I learned today.
Or, the support from our listeners blows me away.
Next, conquer.
Conquer means to defeat or achieve something difficult.
Like, I'm going to conquer my fear of speaking English.
Or, she conquered her goal of reading 1 book per month.
Next, doable.
Doable means possible, something you can actually do.
Like, 10 minutes of practice is doable for me.
Or, make your goals doable, not perfect.
Next, stack.
Stack means to put things on top of each other, to build up.
In habits, it means adding one habit to another.
Like, I stacked my English practice on top of my morning coffee routine.
Or stack small wins to build big success.
Next, crash and burn.
Crash and burn means to fail completely and dramatically.
Like, I tried to wake up at 5 a.m. and I crashed and burned.
Or my plan to change everything at once crashed and burned.
Next, momentum.
Momentum is the force that keeps things moving forward.
When you have momentum, progress feels easier.
Like, after 1 week of practice, I built momentum.
Or small wins create momentum.
Next, temporary.
Temporary means not permanent. It doesn't last forever.
Like, this difficulty is temporary.
Or emotional motivation is temporary, but systems last.
Next, autopilot.
Autopilot means doing something automatically, without thinking.
Like, after 1 month, my habit was on autopilot.
Or, I want my English practice to become autopilot.
Next, friction.
Friction means resistance or obstacles that make something harder.
Like, I removed friction by putting my materials next to my bed.
Or, too much friction kills motivation.
Next, the thief of joy.
The thief of joy is something that steals your happiness.
We use this phrase with comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy.
Because when you compare yourself to others, you lose your happiness.
Next, highlight reel.
A highlight reel is the best moments, the perfect parts.
On social media, people show their highlight reel and not their struggles.
Like, don't compare your life to someone's highlight reel.
Or remember, you're seeing the highlight reel, not the full story.
Next, detox.
A detox means cleaning out bad things, removing toxins.
We used it with social media. Take a comparison detox.
It means stop consuming content that makes you feel bad.
Next, freeze.
Freeze means to stop moving, to become stuck because of fear.
Like, fear made me freeze, but I pushed through.
Or when you freeze, take one tiny step to break the pattern.
Next, despite.
Despite means even though, in spite of.
Like, I practiced English despite feeling tired.
Or despite my fear, I started anyway.
Next, burnout.
Burnout is extreme exhaustion from working too hard without rest.
Like, I hit burnout after 3 months of pushing too hard.
Or rest prevents burnout.
Last one, recovering.
Recovering means resting and gaining strength back.
Like, I'm not lazy, I'm recovering.
Or rest days are for recovering, not quitting.
That was a good vocabulary tour. Pick 2 or 3 words and use them this week.
And remember, learning happens when you use the words, not just hear them.
So try them in a sentence. Write them in a comment. Say them out loud.
Okay, Mike, we should wrap up.
Wrap up means finish. End the conversation.
Yes, so let's recap quickly. What did we learn today?
We learned that motivation isn't magic. It's a skill you build.
We learned about tiny wins and how small actions create big results.
We learned the difference between emotional motivation and system motivation.
We learned to stop comparing our journey to other people's highlight reels.
We learned that fear is normal and courage means acting despite fear.
And we learned that rest is part of success, not the enemy of it.
So if you take one thing from today, take this. Start small. Be consistent. Celebrate progress.
And remember, success in 2026 isn't about being perfect.
It's about showing up day after day, even when it's hard.
Especially when it's hard.
And if this episode helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe.
It really supports our work and helps other English learners find us.
And leave a comment. Tell us your one goal for 2026.
Or tell us which vocabulary word was your favorite today.
Even one sentence helps us know you're listening and learning.
This is Sarah.
And this is Mike, and you've been listening to the English Conversation Podcast.
Keep learning, keep growing.
And remember, your progress doesn't end here. See you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.